when it comes to sales and being in sales, how do you know if you're dealing with a real sales trainer that is a pro versus somebody that's a Joe, and why does it matter? I'm Sylvan Bell. I'm coming to you live from New York City on a perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about you. I just happen to be at 5th and Broadway, and I'm walking down the street, and right up the street up there's guys selling fake purses, fake belts. Some people will call them fugazi, right? And I'm like, man, you know what would be perfect if I talked about fake sales trainers. So if you want to know if you're dealing with somebody who's a pro, there's a couple things about them. They've got all their own content. They can explain everything that is going on. They can go in depth for their strategies, for their tactics, and they can explain forwards and backwards how things work. You also have the person who's a pro is very professional in the front of the room. Okay, there's 3 really good things right there. And a lot of times when you see somebody, you can tell from their physiology when they walk in front of the room, they're all about, lots of honks today, they're all about, you know, this is what's gonna happen. Now, if you wanna deal with the fake sales trainers, here's some common traits that I've seen consistently that happen over and over and over again. 1, they have an origin story. Like, there's all these things that went on in their life, there's all these things that happened to them that really have nothing to do with sales. They're just a story. And it's an emotional story. It's got ups and downs, tribulations. And at the end of the day, they're like, great, you got an origin story, but what does that have to do with me and my ability to close deals? It really doesn't have to do anything, okay? Second, I see a lot of times where sales trainers show up and they don't have a lesson plan. They don't really have anything going on. They just show up and wing it, right? They show up and throw up, and they hope that something that they say and something they do is gonna resonate. You know, they don't really have a plan. They don't really have a thought. And it's very apparent. Like, if you sit in a room long enough and you've seen enough training, you're gonna see people who go stand in front of the room and they've got nothing going on. They've got no talent, they've got no skills, but you know, gosh darn it, they're in front of the room and they're telling people what to say and what to do. Third, not professional, right? There's a lot of ways that people are not professional, just from the way that they act and from things that they say, right? You're gonna get it. You'll be like, man, I saw this person, just things felt weird. They felt strange. It didn't sound right and it didn't feel right. We got 4. They've only got a couple of moves. They don't really have anything great. They don't have anything that's awesome or fantastic. There's like 3, 4, maybe 5 moves that they use, and that's it. They're out of content after that. They don't have anywhere else to go. They don't have anything else to do. And so for you, there's a reason why that this is important, right? You can get so far paying attention to somebody who's got so many moves. But when you're really looking for depth, when you're really looking for training, you don't want the fake thing from up the street where it starts having issues after a while, just like bad sales training will start having issues. You want the thing that's the real deal. And you know, you can ask questions, you can get references, but just know there's gonna be a point where you're sitting in a room with somebody and you're like, why are you not talking about what we came here for? Why are you foreshadowing everything that we do with just junk information that has nothing to do with me, my ability to sell, and all it is a story about you and why you're so great and why you're so amazing and why you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay? A true pro in the front of the room is gonna be able to say, this is what you do, this is how you do it, instead of me. It'll be a you conversation, and it'll make a lot of sense. They'll be sitting there and you go, hey, something just doesn't sound right. They started cutting a pipe, so it's really loud. So you got one thing to do, just one thing. Find the subscribe button. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. It's the Scott Bell Consultant sent another fantastic video, probably from somewhere cool. Today I'm in New York City on 5th and Broadway, talking to you about fake sales trainers. We'll see you soon. Thanks for dropping by. Aloha.